Okay, with the evil crowd-funded space chicken almost here, I figured I'd take a moment to look at another character from Transformers Victory. Galaxy Shuttle! This was possibly the most exciting release of 2022 for me. Galaxy Shuttle is a repaint of the War for Cybertron Siege Astrotrain mold, a figure I never bothered with because, well, I just never bothered with it. But when the Galaxy Shuttle version was announced as part of the Speedia 500 subline of all things, to quote Optimus Prime, my curiosity was aroused. Let's get the awkward bit out of the way. Galaxy Shuttle is now a triple changer, and since he's borrowing Astrotrain's design, he can now turn into a locomotive. There's nothing inherently wrong with this mode, it just kinda doesn't fit with the character. But all things considered, it's not a big deal. You can choose to ignore it or not. It doesn't really matter. I do feel that way too much black paint was used on this mode, and I fear it will scratch up easily, but it does look cool. Better, in fact, than what I've seen of Astrotrain. I like that he comes with a tinder, and that it can be used to store the obscene amount of weapons this guy comes with. I'm honestly never going to use this mode though, so let's move on. With a few flips and twists, Galaxy Shuttle converts from a train into a shuttle. Who'd have thunk it? The shuttle mode is not perfect either, but again, this is a triple changer, and compromises have to be made. I like the design though. It gets across the general idea of the alt mode just fine, and it reveals some of my favorite details of the figure. With the fantastic Victory logo on the sides, the giant Autobot symbol emblazoned across the top, and lots of little sculpted details across the body of the ship. In this form, the train mode's tinder becomes a launch platform for the shuttle, and I have to say, this is positively brilliant. They painted the launch platform to look like the Countdown base from the Micromaster line, in a further callback to Transformers Victory. This is just so cool. Now, the platform doesn't sit flat, which is a shame, but I don't care. It also has the connection points introduced in other War for Cybertron toys, so you can link Galaxy Shuttle to other figures and ramps to create a huge Micromaster City. I love this kind of stuff. It brought my kids into the fold of playing with Transformers, setting up cities for them to drive the Micromasters around in, and it's the kind of nonsense I loved as a kid myself. Galaxy Shuttle didn't really do much in Victory if I recall. Most of the time he just carted others around, but when it was needed, he could transform into his robot mode to join the fight. Now, I know this is just Astrotrain with a new head, but I really like this version. The head sculpt is pretty great. I think these colors do the figure a lot more justice. In this mode, you can tool up Galaxy Shuttle with tons of weapons, and if you're feeling really crazy, you can turn the tinder into a set of shiny slippers and a backpack that reminds me of the RX-79 mobile suits from the 8th MS team. And I'm here for it. Galaxy Shuttle is a fantastic figure. Part of what makes me happy about this toy is just the fact that we got him. It's not a secret I love when an obscure character gets brought back into the fold, and this is definitely a deep cut, but a welcome one. This figure is another shining example of what I've enjoyed about the Legacy line and its capsules. It makes me truly excited at what could be coming up next year.